Hey, this is Jupiter Exile, and despite my expectations, we're back online, and we're gonna try and kill the Orphan of Kos. So, you know, that thing. We're not gonna try any more farm. We're not going for any more gimmicks. We're gonna get blood vials, and that's all we're farming. And then we're back to going for the kill. Because I'm sick of farming at all. Just got to put in the work and get this guy dead. We've gotten very close. Need to get some blood vials. Thank you, I'm gonna need it. Because, by the looks of things, we're at the mercy of his, attack RNG in Phase 2. That's all it's coming down to. We just need to stay really safe. I forgot to turn on this light. Come on, come on. Second brightness. There we go. Alright. Oh, whoops, I forgot I was doing what I was doing attacking this guy. Whatever, he's dead. I want blood vials. Give me your blood. I have business to attend to. Come on now. Just gotta get a crop of blood vials, then I can get back to it. You have something of mine. Give it back. Echoes retrieved. I would like one more pig, please. If you would just come on down. One of you, please. This time, let's wait for it to get to an actually vulnerable point instead of fighting it up the staircase. You are determined to give me a bad afternoon. What are you shouting for? Several of these attacks could very possibly hit me, going through that fence. I so far and away do not appreciate you. One more. Come on. Very good. I'm not going to bother with the last one. We're going to call it there and go get some blood vials. Okay. Okay. I'll repair my weapons. And let's buy blood vials. $70. Solid. Alright. Here we go. So, after this guy, we've got one more boss in the DLC, and then after that we're back to the normal game, where we need to fight a double boss. And I've killed this double boss before casually. I haven't killed it on BL4, so we'll have to be figuring that out. And after Orphan, I'm going to watch tutorials on how to fight this next boss, because I don't have more patience for figuring things out in this game. Other games, I will do them the justice of playing through blind and learning. I have learned enough of Bloodborne. I am quite sated with what I've figured out, however little that is in some cases. I'm ready to move on, so you just need to die so that I can move on. I'll just take that time to heal. There's our one. There's two. Pretty quick retaliation. There's three. There's four. That makes five. I could have punished that. Six. Seven. I got a lesser punish there because my positioning was a bit awkward. I was too slow to unlock the camera. That put me in a weird spot. Try to keep the same distance. Catch and release, we let him go. Okay, he didn't keep jumping. We walk away. Alright. Got the range wrong. Heal up. Avoid lightning. Dodge through. Come on, do the fourth jump. He didn't do the fourth jump again. He didn't do the fourth jump again. And I was a little too close, so he killed me with the dash. Okay. 6 blood vials for that. So that was a case where I had to dodge on the first part of the dash because he was too close to me. The triple slam to leap is what I'm trying to punish most often. There are basically 2 attacks that I can punish. It's the triple slam leap and the slash leap. I got the slash leap punished during that run. Now I also had a very clean transition. I was avoiding other things fairly well. I took a bit of a scrape and a bit of damage because of that. I did get cornered once, which is problematic. But we are basically in the realm of looking to get lucky on his phase 2 behaviors. There's one. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. Not close enough to punish. There's 6. Nope. There's a mess. Okay. I can't tell exactly why I missed that backstab, but I made the wrong choice after a missed backstab, which was to keep attacking. I needed to back away. Usually when I'm going for the backstab, I'm already, like, buffering the input in my brain. It's very difficult for me to change a behavior on that. I really just need to hit them. Got a little bit more coffee that I can pick up after this. Crack into that a bit. There's one. There's two. .1. .1. 4.1. 5.1. 6.1. I'll take the transition here. I hit map border there, which restricted my ability to evade. Since I couldn't run away from him when he did that pattern where he goes to, where he comes towards me then out, I didn't have a good opportunity. So from there I was forced to try to dodge through on a very fast attack. I could have tried to parry. It'd be easier if I was locked on for the parry, but I need to be unlocked for most of the rest of the fight. So, I got fleeced by the map border. Which I normally wouldn't think would happen because this map is huge. This is a really big boss arena, but it's the nature of his range. It's just absurd, so that happens. I also didn't get the backstab going into the phase. There's one. There's two. There's three. I also took a 7.1 transition last fight. That's my worst possible transition. That would be 4. And this is 6. I didn't say the 5 out loud, but they were really close together. There's the 7. Next backstab transitions. Or he might transition now if my rolls were high. I rolled high on damage. We are too close to Kosa's corpse. We need to build a lot of distance. That stopped me on his body. That is really spooky. might have been able to backstab on that if I knew what he was doing. Okay. I'm getting trolled by the map edge again. I'm running too far away from the corpse. I don't need to be this far out to sea to do the fight. I think this should be about the right distance, give or take. He's just standing there menacingly. Don't want to be on the rocks. Just a lot of bad spots in this arena. Jump over. Special delivery. It's an axe in your back. Give me some time to get somewhere nicer. I didn't move far enough under him. What was my positioning like on that? I was not close enough to his third slam. I'm going to refill on coffee. Okay, let's see. So it looks like for his leap, he can do it after one of two slashes. And I think I'm mistaking it or reading it differently because it's coming at me from different directions, but I think it's the same leap. And it appears as though it's the end of the combo every time, and I can punish it, theoretically. So, might need to understand that a bit better. As I'm putting a lot of distance on that I think I don't need to go as hard on during some of his combos. Now, putting a lot of distance on is helping me actually see his combos as they're executing. I think he can do slash leap slash or slash slash leap. And I only want to punish slash slash leap because I only want to punish the end of what he can do. And if it turns out he can do slash leap slash, I will die. I was busy thinking about how the terrain might screw me, and that prevented me from dodging promptly. Anyway, we've got 2 hits so far. So there's 3. And that would make 4. Five. So then that's 6. Seven. Bad gunshot. Are you in your transition period right now? No, he's a little bit away. Dang it. Worked out. Sort of. I didn't have the full amount of stamina for my usual punish. I'm a little close to the corpse. It's alright. Oh, he didn't do what I thought he was going to do. I thought he was going to do the leap after the second slash definitively, and he didn't. And then I died. I didn't know he could do slash slash triple slam. This boss has a lot of variations. Dang. There I was expecting a payday. After a clean transition with the backstab on his wake up. I got some extra shots in when he was like still throwing out attacks. Ah. There's one. There's two. I could have punished that. There's three. There's four. There's five. There's six. That makes seven. This is an incredibly cooperative first phase. Very textbook. Now we unlock, we move away. That's the proper spacing. He's being a little random. Excuse me. It's very personal. Had to dodge that one. Dang it. With a very important backstab. Ah, I wasn't able to look at him, so that caught me off guard. He was in the middle of the lethal attack when I looked back. I did waste one opportunity to backstab him when I was close to him and he was throwing pellets. Some people online call that the grapefruit attack. I don't hate it. So I missed 2 backstab attempts. Don't miss those. There's 2. There's 3. 3. There's 4. That's 5. That angle was crazy. That's a 6 hit. That's hit number 7. He is going to need 8 hits this time. He's not in the transition bracket. There's our 8th hit. Had a little bit of a panic run in there. I didn't get my dodge off. Let's see, was I running at the correct direction? If I was running, I was, but for walking, I wasn't. Generally, I'm walking away from him because it's holding him at about the right range. That's about the rate that he approaches me most of the time. Until he, like, gallops and just throws everything off. See, did I have a big mistake there? I had a big mistake on my transition. I took extraneous damage because I was trying to push him further into his second phase. And then, while recovering that damage, I missed my backstab, which was more valuable than the extra damage I was trying to get. Bum, bum, ba-dum, wom. There's 1. There's 2. Uh-oh. I had another attack queued up, which prevented me from getting the dodge correctly. And then I just straight up missed the dodge afterwards. Well, I didn't have to spend any healing vials on that hit that I took. Blech. I was looking up how to try and make a death tracker that would be on the stream. It's way too late in this run to implement a death tracker. That would be pointless because I would have to watch hours and hours of video to figure out how many times I've actually died. But in future runs, I probably will. But it looks like it's complicated. I have to set up like a hotkey that increments a value somewhere that is represented on the stream like dynamically in order for me to do that without updating a text field every single time. One of the other options is you have a moderator in the chat count it, but that is asking a heck of a lot because I am going to be playing quite a lot. I think that's something that like a bigger deal streamer could do, is have their chat track the deaths. Or if I were playing a game or a challenge where I didn't die as often. I've got, what, 2 backstabs? Pretty sure it's 2 backstabs so far. So there's 3. I might have lost track of 1. I'm not sure if only 3 backstabs gets me that far. I'm going to call that 3 or 4. Which should make this 4 or 5. Which should make this 5 or 6. Which should make this 6, 4, 7. Is he transitioning? Nope. Which would make this 7 or 8, which means he's about to transition. Not dead. What do you want to do? You just want to run around and scary dash a lot? I mean, sometimes I feel like that way. That's the 3rd time he's used the lethal dash. That would be the 4th time. And then he did that thing where he pins me against the back wall because I'm all the way at the back wall. There's got to be a bad habit I'm having about wanting to stay very far away from Kos. Or it's just a natural consequence of playing the fight in a very runaway fashion. I'm nonplussed that he went for lethal dash 4 times without giving me any opening I can use. So that's fun. I'm starting to think that I need to find an opening based on his leap, but I know that's not going to be a thing. I wanted to look for more openings based on his dives, and he's just not using them. There's 1. There's 2. .1. 3.1. .1. 5.1. $6.1. 6.2. 7. Our goal is to transition on 8. And as for the decimal, he transitioned on 7 and change. Because he's a jerk. And a meanie bobini. I want to try and get like one more thing. No, he's not going to let it happen. He's in a mood. He's being moody. What do you want to do, buddy? He's jumpy. That hit. Are you kidding me? What does that actually look like? What's the replay say? My god. There was... My entire weapon length was between me, between my character and his blade was like this much air just hanging out. Like real size, hold my hand to the screen, that much space between the model of my character and the model of the attack. Just run away from him. Jeez. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. There's five. There's six. There's seven. Seven and change. That attack, I'm getting so tired of that hitbox. He just throws that right on me, and it kills me in the middle of my dodge every time. I'm in midair on that dodge. Does the dodge do anything? Starting to think the dodge does nothing. Because he runs at me faster than I can run, and then he does that attack. So what's the answer to that? Is there a limit to how far he can run? It seems like he runs all the way up to me, wherever I am. I know that round, I wasn't, moving terribly far away from him, but he just kind of said hello. Alright. I think from here on, we just need to try shooting him when he does that, I guess? Like, what is the answer to that? He runs up in your face and does this attack that has, like, a huge coverage and is really persistent. I don't see a way out of that attack. Come on, do a thing. There's one. There's two. There's three. That stuck me on his character model. There's four. There's five. There's a whiff. And we're back out. I think that's... Is that 6? I think that's 6. So that would be 7. Should make that 8. Now he's definitely going to transition. Take a little bit of consolation damage. Move out, focus on him. Wrong attack. Cool. Wrong attack again. I'm gonna die. Is the wrong attack, because I did an accidental leap followed by a whiffed charged R2 during another opportunity to backstab. Because that can backstab, roughly. That angle's sketch, but I can backstab after that attack at that range. But I whiffed a backstab into a leaping attack, again. It's gotten me at least twice before now. Now it's at least 3 times. That'd be a counter to keep. It's a list of the ways you died on a single boss. How many times can we die because we input the direction on the analog before we started the R2 charge? Yeah. There's a 1. .1. 2.2. 3.2. 4.2. 5.2. 6. And that's about 7. Going for 8. Give me an 8. Watch for lightning. Gonna move over here, give or take. Didn't need to dodge on that at all. That's pretty fine. I want to move further away from the map edge. I don't see him do single jump too often. Lightning again. A little tag. I had to hold circle to run or I was gonna die. And that's what got me out. No, thank you. Please do something I can actually punish. Something that lands, like, anywhere near me. Jump over. And I did the right input this time. Okay, no fourth jump. I'm on the map border. It's right there. I ran into the wall. I didn't think I was that far out, and I got stuck on the flippin' wall again. That's why he didn't move forward after the visceral. It's because he was on the wall. I thought it was weird that he, like, ended in place afterwards. It's just because he was on the wall. My left hand is getting cramped. There's a 0.1. It's a 1.1. That'd be a 2.1. Should be a 2.2. So 3.2. 4.2. 5.2. Too late on the gunshot. Six 6.2 is an okay transition point. And then that could happen. Yeah, it's always tenuous after the single backhand. I did refill this, right? Yeah, I did. I just... Yeah, it's getting really tense. Most of the work for this is in the left analog stick. A lot of the movements are very precise, and it's very constant. There's one. There's two. 3.1. 3.1. 4.1. 4.2. 5.2. Right, I've got the shotgun out. The travel time is different. Six. That's about a light 7. Whenever I'm using R1s to make up the numbers, it comes out a bit light. So that'd be a light 8. Hang out behind him for a moment. Okay, he doesn't want it. It's way too far away to be important. Scary dash. I was just at the wrong point of scary dash. That's why the dash is scary. I turned around too early, and I got clipped before he had started the second part of the attack. The part that I have to dodge. I really need to start parrying that instead, just because. I need to land more hits more often on this second phase, because I'm going insane. Waiting. Just waiting, and waiting, and waiting, and then the opening happens, and I whiff, or I do a bad input, and then it's back to waiting. Because I need to get, like, 4 of these. I need to get 4 of these on a good transition, 5 on a bad one. And the waiting is killing me. More than the boss. The boss can only kill my character. The waiting is killing my soul. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That'd be 7. Eight's not in the cards right now. There we go. That'll be 8. Oh my god. I don't know how I didn't get credit for on that backstep. Did it need to be... Did I need to sidestep left on it instead? To, like, get that to work? How is that not the right timing? I'm just trying to get in, like, a little 200 extra damage. No, can't be allowed. I think actually forward dodge is what gets me through that attack, not back dodge. I think that's the mistake. I think the attack is too persistent to back dodge through, but I'm not habitually avoiding the attack, so I'm not accustomed to it. But for my extra credit 8th shot, I need to be forward dashing, or forward stepping. Forward and to the left a little. There's one. Still too far. There's two. There's three. Please step up off that corpse. That would be 4. That makes 5. $6.1. Topped off. 7.1. Oh no, that actually, I did that wrong. So it's not on 7 yet. It's on 6 and some decimals, which is actually better. Yeah, it was a really sloppy transition anyway. This, like, going for extra credit just at the transition is really, like, tearing me up. So I wind up trading a hit, and then I'm just out of position. That last-minute greed is not serving me. Even though I know I can land the hits, and sometimes it will be safe to do so. I mean, there, I wound up stuck with a transformed weapon, and the different hitboxing from that is going to cause problems. It's kind of what's so stylish and so difficult about the trick weapon mechanic. Like, actually changing the weapon you're fighting with in the middle of, like, a combo string or in the middle of a fight is really tricky. Specifically, when you're playing on these limited builds with low stamina. You've got really big stamina costs on your transform attacks. It's kind of why our bread and butter play doesn't really involve transforming unless we want to rely on Beast Blood pellets. Beast Blood pellets reward you with more damage for using transforms, which sounds like it would probably be a cool baseline mechanic for the game. But instead, it's based on this intensely limited consumable. Missed a backstab. I should have bookmarked the fight earlier where I died without him actually touching me with the attack. Yeah, I should have bookmarked that. . be bookmarking more of these, like, nonsensical deaths. There's one. I wanted to try a counter. Yeah, okay. That's a spot where that attack totally hits. Yeah, that attack totally takes up that place. I don't know what I was thinking. Hmm. Okay. What was the first thing that got me? Oh, I just thought I was out of range of the first thing that happened there. And I was wrong. So fed up with this guy, man. I'm thinking that for phase 2, I actually have to just R1 him to death. Like, largely. Which is kind of the same thing I did for Maria. What ultimately got her was not the well-timed backstabs and all that cool, clean stuff. I just kind of slugged it out with her and managed enough hits to get there. I think that's how I have to treat phase 2. Or at least certain attacks of phase 2. I need to be more focused on getting, like, basic hits in. Oh my god, he's in such a mood! Give me a break! All he wants to do right now is just run up in my face. There's 2. 3. There's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That'd be 7 then, right? Looks like a shallow 7. Should make that 8. So we get a transition. Yeah, I know how that works by now. I've done it way too many times. I need to back up. Yeah, he hit me. That's a bummer. That's happened before. Kind of that direct thing. Yeah, I just want to slug it out at this point. Because I'm missing so many backstabs, like, and I'm getting killed on missing backstabs too. Let's see. Should I have just kept behind him? I might have lost him. He might have just jumped away. I think by hook or crook, I was not patient enough in going for that backstab. So I needed to wait a little bit longer. So I'm getting triple slams a decent bit without getting the 4th attack, the jump. I need to be standing closer to his 3rd slam to trigger the jump. Like, I need to be right where that attack ends in order to trigger the right behavior. It is an absurdly delicate spacing, considering how flipping deadly everything he does is. Be the 3rd backstab. That's the 4th. There's the 5th. It's number 6. So that's number 7. That's a bit of a deep 7. Yeah. Something was wrong in my count. Not dead. Cool. Hey, buddy. It's awfully close of you. That's too far back. I'm at the map edge. About to die. No, thank you. Lightning. I want to be a bit closer to the shore. Did you just do double lightning? He did double lightning. Jump over me. I lost track of something there. I only did 2 backstabs instead of 3. Like, what did I just do? Manage a cheeky hit there. No backstab for some reason. All right. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's fine. Wow. How was it not a backstab earlier? I was 2 away on backstabs, so if that backstab was correct, I was almost there. Plus, there was the backstab I flubbed, because I wasn't, like, paying the right amount of attention. So if I got the extra attack and the visceral, which is about 600 extra damage, I would have been... If I got the extra attack and I got the backstab right, I think he'd be dead. There's 2. There's 3. The setup for that is if I dodge it really preemptively and get in the right position, I get a backstab out of it. There's 4. That's 5. Whoop. That's 6. There's 7. Can't be hanging around this close to rocks. Make weird stuff happen. In a mood to throw some grapefruits. Deadly Dash. Deadly Dash Mark II. Lightning. Dead. I didn't get my dodge right. I gotta kill him because I'm running out of names for the stream. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. That's 4. That's too far away. Never mind. That would make this 6. There's 7 and change. close, buddy. A lot close, buddy. I hate that attack so much. Ugh. Anytime I'm remotely near him, he's gonna do this stupid dash. I was close enough for him to hit me with the first half of the dash, and that's really tenuous. It's a lot harder to dodge than the second half. So the weird thing about when he does triple stomps, triple stomps has kind of a curvature to it, but it definitively moves him forward. So wrapping around that attack, just moving moving away from it at an angle is not the effective way to do it. I need to go towards the origin point of it, because it turns a lot, but it doesn't turn on a dime. It cannot make a full circle, basically. So my dodge method for that has to be get about to where his back was when it started, because he can't get back over there. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. There's five. There's six. Seven and change. Oh, that was really, really obnoxious. What did I do to deserve that? Okay. Whatever I did, I could have dodged towards him to avoid that. They would have all gone over me, but it's just really hard to tell from another attack at that angle. The way that happened just short-circuited my reasoning of how to dodge that attack. Usually it's away then towards, not towards then something else. Ultimately, what I'm getting at is that was super rude and I don't appreciate it. But also, I was a little bit touchy because of being so close to Koss on the beach. There's one. I probably could have handled that better if I was just being more proactive about the positioning. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. I relocked on a little soon. I wasn't sure I was going to get the backstab after that. Another one of those. That has happened several times. And I still don't have a better answer for it than what happens there. I think I'm supposed to take a couple steps away and delay the dodge, but it's difficult to do that, get the dodge direction correct, and angle the camera at him correctly, as he is, like, jumping off in some random direction. Boy. Orphan of Kos. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. Oh, jeez. There's the 6. There's the 7. See the transition now. Little nip. But I got a lot of hits. I got a couple extra hits in. Not dead, that's cool. Well, that was really something. Full health, haha, got there. Okay, reset. And we're dead. Our character had no idea what to do, like, with physics after that. Part of me is determined to get there, even if I just have to use a dozen weird, cheeky R1s in Phase 2. And the other half of me is just really, really, really exhausted. And by any means wants the boss dead. I don't know, man. So, theoretically, waiting and getting the backstabs is like the proven method. That's the method that's gotten me the furthest. It's just not closing it out, because all sorts of weird little things keep happening. Some of them are my mistakes. A lot of them are that I have to, you know, fight the boss for 3 minutes to get him to do 2 very important things. And it's just a lot of time for him to bust out some kind of random nonsense. What the? I've seen that particular behavior like twice ever. It's like the empty back hop thing. Getting close to transition, but it should be at least one more backstab. Okay, this is about the transition point. It's too early, and I'm dead, because I wasn't able to strafe soon enough. I was just holding down on the direction, hoping I could like start running and get out and wrap around the attack, but I needed to dodge. I went for the backstab too soon. One other thing that is occurring to me is I think I can get in like 1 or 2 R1s before he actually becomes backstab vulnerable. No, I won't have the stamina then for a full punish. That's no good. Maybe I would with just a single R1, but is that even worth the time? It's like 70 damage we're talking about. That's a gunshot, and I haven't exactly been emptying my clip into him. So I don't see that as worth my time. You know, if I got desperate during the fight, I think I could probably get like an extra couple hundred damage out of randomly, oh well, that's just death, out of random bone marrow ash shots. But I only have 4 of those in my inventory, like, all said and done. That's it. Which is kind of the problem with everything about this fight. I don't have the resources to make this any faster or better. I just have to fight it the way it is. Let's see. There's one. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's 7. There's 8. That'll prompt the transition. I can get the stamina back. I have time for 1 extra R1. I would like to assume that won't matter. It could totally matter. I don't need to be rolling there, but it's good to practice the timing. This big nasty triangle. Time to go. My dodge didn't work. Did the dodge start? Okay, dodge didn't happen. I probably didn't let off the circle button. Man. There's 1. There's 2. Nyeh. Nyeh. I'm really tired of how formulaic this all is. I'm going to stop denying myself the sneak hits to aim for the better transition. I'm just going to take the transition when I get it. So I'm thinking whether I get into phase 2 clean or messy doesn't really matter. I'm going to have the phase more or less like down pat to kill him, so trying to shorten the duration I'm in that phase is just coming out futile. Try like a leap or something? You haven't done that in a while. Nope. That was close. Fully healed. Where are you going, buddy? I'm over here. A little close. Don't like you. I dodged into it. That's exactly the wrong thing to do. I was reading it as the other attack. I was reading it as the danger dash. But it was not. It's actually the attack that I want him to use. The attack that I theoretically want him to use, but it kills me plenty often. Alright, down to our last 17 blood vials. And almost at the 2-hour mark for this session. We have officially spent more time on this boss now than we did on Maria. Because ultimately, when you get down to it, this boss's phase 2 is nastier than Maria's phase 2. He does more stuff. That's all there is to it. His phase 1 is also nastier than her phase 1, to be fair. To be fair. Right, I forgot he can end with that. It's like the only case where you can use that attack without doing like a big long pluck first. Oh. Okay. Really hate this boss. I had to look at him to see the attack trajectory correctly. It's the kind of thing I should have done in the past. Dashed away. No backstab for me. I locked on too soon and it didn't, like, correct the way it should have. Not dead yet. It's nowhere near him. Jump over me. Damn it. Not again, that attack! Ugh! It's so big. It's so big. I missed 2 lethal backstab options. I missed 2 lethal backstabs, and I have to go farm pigs again. I'm gonna give it 1 more hour, because really, really close. The thing is, that attack that keeps killing me is the one I need to bait out, because that is part of the sequence that causes him to jump over me. And I got him to jump over me, and I hit him with a leaping attack again. Plus, there was the one that was askew, because I locked on too soon. Yeah, I was like, I might have been able to kill him with a couple of extra R1s. Okay, okay. There are usually 1 or 2 really tragic losses before I get the kill. I think by now I've really had my share of close calls. This guy's got to die. So I think some of the difference on that attack, some of these attempts, I have like run out of the attack better than I have actually dodged the attack. Because the attack is persistent enough that it's catching me after my dodge, but just running the right direction seemed to work better in at least 1 previous attempt. I want him to do the rear up attack. It'll carry him into the spot where I can fight him and just him. There we go. This might knock him off the cliff. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna go kill the other pig. I still need to treat this pig seriously. Because if I get killed by him and my blood echoes are left up there, it would be really bad. I would have to kill a bunch of stuff again. And the shades might wind up getting me. He's in that, like, ready to charge, but not yet. Yeah. I want him to rear up and come at me about here, or do the breath attack. It's always waiting. Oh my god. Do a thing. So tired of this. Okay, there's that. Where'd the other one get to? Okay, the other one ran off a cliff, I guess. Along with some other enemy, actually. I think he proceeded to the end of the canal and traded his life for one of the Yharnam guys, the Shades of Yharnam. Good evening. Thank you for checking in, Sir Wilhelm of Astora. Oh, it's rough. It's really rough. You wouldn't be able to check back in the stream, but I just had an attempt that ended at about 5% of the boss health for Orphan of Kos. Alright, repairs, more blood vials, and we'll be right back to it. Yep. Actually, did I add a stream marker on that one? Let me add a marker before I forget. Yeah, that was tragic. It's that one slightly delayed cut where he goes to his left. I swear, I was nowhere near that attack. Yeah, we've been on this guy for a while. Oh man. I think this is probably about 15 or 16 hours of fighting this guy. Chopped up over several days. I've only been doing usually about 2-hour stints. A little extra courage. Here we go. Alright, let's put on a show, buddy. There's one. There's two. Midear was so much easier. I actually managed to beat Midear within an hour of first fighting him. Yeah, camera combo. It was actually the first time I saw his phase 2, I managed to down him. I wish I could pick out exactly which VOD. I should make it a highlight or something on my YouTube channel. Ring City I had a lot of fun with. I actually never played Ring City casually, so my first run of Ring City was SL1. So you get to see me like going through all the areas blind SL1, figuring out the pilgrim butterflies and all that. And to my credit, it didn't take forever. This guy, though, is really putting me through the ringer. Okay, that should be phase 2. That's a really good, that's a really solid phase transition. That was really bad. It was way too early. Yeah, I'm not doing the crazier challenges though. Like, I'm not about to do like a +0 run or anything. Okay, I'm getting into a little cheeky damage. Figuring out some opportunities for some of that stuff. Wonk. Unnecessary dodge, that's fine. That's the attack that keeps killing me. see if he does something easy. He said no. That's a triple shot. Poof, my dodge for that was almost catastrophic. Flip him back over. Oh, one plonk. And a two plonk. What do you want to do? That's a triple throw. He is really jumpy right now. That's all he wants to do. Lightning. Lightning again. Shoot. I mistook what type of leap that was. That was the angry leap. Alright. Yeah, I did really good on the Ringed City, but Bloodborne has been kicking my ass. It took me probably at least 10 hours to beat Ludwig, 13 hours for Lady Maria. Alright, back to it. I'm getting better at some of the, like, close-range dodges for him in Phase 2. Just need to be able to, you know, get to close range. Oh, that's too late. Whew! Spicy. Uh-oh. You can move away from the trees, good sir. As we haven't the faculties to uproot them, and they're quite obnoxious to work around. Oh, aren't you being a good sport right now? Just keep that up. Oh, that actually hit. Whew! And that was the wrong dodge. It was just the right timing. Well, I thought he was going to do more there. Very good sport this run. Missed the parry. Ah! That'll cause the transition. As that gunshot had no chance of doing anything. There's the start we want. Let's see what you got. Got a couple hits before he decided to dip set. Jump over me. Ah, okay. I was trying to dodge around behind him, but I wound up on the front of him instead. Yeah. It was part of his turn there. I got caught on his leg and wrapped around to the other side of him. Shoot. Yeah, if he slashes away, I should probably just let him go and cope with it. As much as I've been enjoying getting in a bit of extra damage in close quarters, walking up on him is really dangerous. Because I think if I'm right behind him, he does not like to use that slash that kills me. But if I am moving up towards him, he loves to. He's in a committed relationship with that particular attack that murders me. Well, several of them, really. Quite extraordinary, considering he's all of 0 years old. Ah! Oh, yeah, camera combo. Can't get hit by that. It's bad. I call that the camera combo because it puts my camera in a blender. I almost walked off the platform like a goon. Yep. Yeah, I know that the better way to handle phase 2 is generally to stay really far away from him. I just hate the waiting so much. Hey, thanks for the follow. Oh, that's a bit late. Oh. Okay, that's weird. Not always so good at the improv when the backstabs miss. Dark Souls and Bloodborne and Soulsborne in general is a war with your own patience. A war to build it up. A grand old... Was that really too late for a backstab? Was that too late, or was the... was the angle off? I think I took one step too much. That doesn't usually fail. Yeah, I took one step too much for him doing the slam follow-up. His slam follow-up's faster than his helicopter follow-up. Oh, yeah. Trying to remember. Ishin is the final boss for the bad ending, right? I never actually played through that ending. I only played through the one where you go after the other... I can't remember. I played through Sekiro once, and I had a good time with it, but I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool, but there's not really different weapons or anything, so why play it again? And I'm not in the mood to try and do like an SL1 equivalent for it, which I'm thinking would just be like no HP upgrades. I think the real hardcore for it is probably no HP or damage upgrades, and I'm definitely not interested in doing that. You can also do like a no skill points run, but I think that's kind of, I don't know. The skills are fun. Mostly, I don't want to do a run where I can't stomp on spears, because it's so fun. Okay. I must be mixing them up then. Oh, whoops. I keep dodging into him. I remember his latter phases being super mean when he starts doing like polearm nonsense. I never got like the true ending of that game either, because it involves a whole lot of dialogue and kind of Soulsborne questlining stuff. I don't remember if there's a boss that I skipped or something. I think there's like a fight with Owl in the memory that I didn't do. Oh yeah. The aesthetic and the look of everything is super cool. I think my biggest complaints with Bloodborne is I don't like blood vials. I think all the consumables are too expensive. I don't like how hard it is to farm insight. It's like, that's why I'm not using fire paper or beast blood pellets. It's not by choice, because I ran out. It's because getting more of them is a pain. Oh, and I hate that it has the Dark Souls 1 jumping mechanic. I have totally jumped into enemy attacks plenty often. Okay, so I'm gonna follow him until he, like, decides to go. Oh, I got tagged a little by that. Guess it's my turn to leave then. Gonna be at full. I'd have to give that to Dark Souls 3, especially when you consider like Ashes of Ariandel and the Ring City, except for Half-Light Spear of the Church. Half-Light Spear of the Church is awful. But everything else in that DLC feels really good. I really loved the Demon Prince fight. That was so cool. Yeah. I figured there was no chance he was going to give me 2 jump over my heads in a row. Okay. Couple extra R1s, just to keep it sassy. Woo-hoo-hoo! Alright, lightning. Yeah, it's hard to beat the original Dark Souls. I also haven't played Demon Souls at all. Okay. Shot him there to make me feel better. No! I had to go for that R1. Why'd I do it? Why did I do it? Because I know I can't dodge that leap. I just got so antsy waiting for it. Ugh. Close. Very close. Very close. I am figuring out the death slash better. I just have to wait longer. Like, disturbingly long before I actually do the dodge. I've just been dodging it too early. And you can't dodge it on reflex. And as it turns out, you can't dodge anything he does in Phase 2 on reflex, so that just kind of works out. Just don't be reflexive about anything. He's a mace wielder. All this stuff is slow. I mean, I wish he was a mace wielder. That is a placenta. Oh, now here's a question that I know riles people up sometimes, and I've caught, like, different thoughts on this. Mostly because Dark Souls 2 has its fanboys. Dark Souls 2 is my least favorite of the series. Because the area design is, like, freaking obnoxious. I think the, like, idea of having a hub is best executed in the original Dark Souls, naturally, with just like the Firelink Shrine that naturally interlinks to all the directions you need to go. For me, it's just like the Bastion, with its just being full of random explosive barrels, and then the enemies that like try to tackle explode you. It's got a real like Gygaxian gotcha energy. Snuck in a couple extra hits to alleviate my boredom. Now, I like the DLC a lot. That's true. There's a very solid, cohesive aesthetic going on. Oh, I'm at the arena edge. That's bad. Oh my god, I survived that. And I was like right at the bad spot of the dash. Oh, lightning. I definitely do not like being in between Koss and the lightning wave. That's no good. Should prompt the jump. Damn it. That's awful. I took too many steps forward. There's an interesting like difference in the aesthetic between like Dark Souls 2. Oh, huh. I'm low on gunshots, I guess. The aesthetic between like Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3. My understanding is Bloodborne was actually in development at the same time Dark Souls 2 was, which is why Dark Souls 2 was not initially directed by Miyazaki, and that shows in the level design of the early areas. But that's why like Bloodborne actually has some mechanics that are the same as Dark Souls 1, and then you have kind of the combined innovations of Bloodborne and Dark Souls 2 going into Dark Souls 3. Which is part of why I like Dark Souls 3 the most. I think the level design of Dark Souls 3 is, in many ways, the world design, the way everything links up, I think is worse than Dark Souls 1, because the layout of the world in Dark Souls 1 is incredible. But like the moment-to-moment mechanics and a lot of the individual like enemy gauntlets are really good in Dark Souls 3. Now, you do have things that are like a little awkward about it is because of the world design, you've got this really teleportation-centric navigation, and that's kind of weird. And you do have a lot of cases where you've got bonfires like almost back-to-back, but it's still bonfires after like a meaningful number of enemies. So there's like good and bad on that. I'd probably rather have like an excess of bonfires than have too few. So err on the side of too many, I guess, would be my preference. I'm really glad to have somebody to talk to between like waiting for him to do the right attacks in this phase 1. Like, I still get killed sometimes during phase 1, but this is so boring, man. I almost got killed by that because of the camera wrap. I just barely managed to walk through that in the correct way. I was stepping in the wrong direction when that attack started up. Uh-oh. Yeah, that'll get me. Okay. I can't tell what was bad about that backstab. Every time I die, I'm always pivoting over to check, like, the delay on the stream is enough for me to re-watch how I died, which I really like. It's pretty useful. I don't understand how I missed that backstab. It's just random stuff. That makes sense. I'm super hyped for Elden Ring. I've already pre-ordered it, and I'm gonna take off probably 2 days of work when it releases. And also, from day one, I'm gonna be streaming it, playing, playing a no level up challenge from day one. And I'm just gonna go at the game blind, not knowing what the heck I'm doing, with no level ups to guide me. Nope. Haven't touched the closed beta, and I've tried to limit my exposure to some of like what is around. So I've seen the promotional material that was released by FromSoft, but I haven't looked at anybody's like reviews or takes on it. What you got? Yeah, I want to be coming at it fresh. I think the most striking thing that I have seen about it is I saw somebody had a clip up on Reddit where he was, where he was avoiding a boss's attack, like a fire breath thing, by doing like this double jump while he was on mounted horseback. That and the fact that you can jump on demand makes me think that some of the avoidance might turn out to be like Sekiro, where we might be expected to like jump over enemy sweeps or things. I don't think we're gonna have like full Sekiro style parrying. It's a very different cadence of game, but I feel some of the similar energy looking at the platforming being there. Oh, this is taking a while, and I've only missed like one punish, maybe two. Come on, buddy. So Pretty has me wondering if I should pick up a monitor with higher refresh rate. So I think this one's just like a 30 hertz. I don't remember though. I mean, I got it. I got this monitor. I think earlier this year, so it shouldn't be bad. But I did get it on the cheap. Yeah, it's true. We are in a world of leaks and spoilers. Dang it. Didn't get my backstab lined up right. Oh, that could reach? I thought that was going to fall short. I think that leap is actually aimed for you. It seems pretty dynamic. That particular dive, anyway. I think it's. I think at the point he leaves the ground, it might be locked on to where you were standing, and I wasn't moving, so it was healing. So, no good. Yeah. What time is it? I was feeling very full a while ago, and I'm feeling snacky now. Do I have snack foods here? I really don't. I'd have to snack on rice, unless I ran out to get something. Is this boredom hunger? Or is it too much coffee hunger? Uh-oh. Oh, full 15. I'm part of a pretty small IT support team, so I wouldn't want to take off that much time. Unless it was during a period where I knew we wouldn't be doing much business. So I'll be taking just 2 days off for now. Now, I do have a lot of vacation hours stockpiled with all this pandemic time. It is good that I work with nerds, though, because I think a lot of my coworkers, I'll be able to honestly say, like, yeah, I'm taking off 2 days specifically for Elden Ring, and I play more Dark Souls than you do, so I'm the one who's going to do that. Y'all can go to work. Yeah, I'm in danger. Ah. Spectacular. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm doing more of like the frontline help desk, really like low level whatever. The company I'm doing work with is MSI, which is Managed Systems International. They contract out foreign aid work for the United States government. Let's see. I don't think we have any contracts or work in Brazil. We've got some people working at in Colombia. I think Colombia is actually our only activity in South America. Yep. Of course, Brazil is like developed compared to Colombia. There's no way we would have work out there. So we're part of like a larger parent company situation, and the parent company's IT team, all told, is like 100 people, I think. It's a lot. And sometimes that side feels kind of faceless. And like technically, I work for some people in California that I don't actually talk to in person ever. But in practice, I work for the subsidiary, and the subsidiary only has like 2 of us working IT, generally speaking. And we're both geeks, which is great. My coworker's big game is Warframe at the moment. See, I think they were doing something else. Yeah, I used to do a lot of Warframe, but the grind just, like, it's too much. And I actually think Warframe is, like, the weird kind of MMO where the beginning of the game feels better than the end. The other thing I've got a lot of friends doing right now is Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, definitely. The best thing that I've got going on is, in terms of the workplace, is my immediate supervisor with the subsidiary company is the CTO, the Chief Technical Officer, but he's also a vice president in the company. So he's like in the senior boardroom meetings. So he is pushing policy in a really good way in terms of IT. Because we've got, you know, somebody in the senior management team who's very familiar with, you know, kind of how IT wants to do business. So we've got very strong push for IT standards, security, and he was very instrumental in getting us a very flexible work-from-home policy after the changes to policy from COVID. Alright, time to focus up. I'm in the real part of the fight now. You know, or he can just throw stuff for like, I don't know, 3 minutes. He's just gonna throw stuff a while. So. Okay, that does nothing for me, man. Okay, so far so good. I got lucky. I got lucky. That behavior, like that string of attacks was such RNG, and I was telling myself like 2 days ago when I was at this point, you know what? The only thing that's holding me back on this boss is getting really lucky on the boss fight behavior. And there we have it. That's the fight. And now I never have to fight that guy ever again for as long as I live. That is spooky. Light this lamp. All right, we got there. We got there. We figured it out. We did things correctly. I'm gonna call that mastery achieved. Okay. Okay. Whew. While I still have vigor in my bones, I'll take care of a couple errands. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in Virginia, which is, in terms of southern or not southern, it would be middle. The Cos Parasite, which I never get to equip or do anything with, but whatever. It is kind of cool to have. Hold on to it as a trophy. Let's see, repair my weapons, buy some stuff. Should I just buy more blood vials? I should probably just buy more blood vials. Like, this is technically enough that I could buy some lightning paper. Yeah, I could buy 6 bolt paper. It's exciting. I can have 6 of that, or I could have 90 of these. That's gonna serve me better. Let's just call a spade a spade. Okay, so we still have to take out the first Viker. And I'm gonna do some research before I really dig into that fight. Oh, but there was something else. I found out what I need to do in the research hall, technically, to get the milkweed rune. It's not like it matters, as that rune doesn't do anything for me. So I guess I'm just doing this for completion's sake. Yeah. I mean, I guess if I wanted to go into New Game Plus and play a wizard, it would be good to have. Although, I've already sold every single hunter's tool I've come across. They're all unequipable, or non-equipable. Yeah, so I found online that I actually think I needed to kill her for the last brain fluid. Which I then give to her. Which is, like, I just wanted to show off how unintuitive that is. Oh, that was good for a nice chunk of insight. I should have done that a while ago so that I could actually afford some consumables. You dead now? Yeah, okay. Good night. Alright, so that was just a quick detour, and we got some insight out of it, so it was worth doing, actually. Okay. Ah, that is one thing I really don't like about Bloodborne, is that you can't go from lamp to lamp. You have to go to the Hunter's Dream and then back. Lots of loading screens. I actually wonder, over the course of the entire run, how much time is spent on loading screens. Interesting thought. Okay, let's see. So, I need to look at a guide for this guy, because I'm not going to stand a chance. Lawrence, that's his name. Okay, so let me just read a little bit on this, at least. Okay. Main combo. Slam, swing, swing, swipe, swipe. Slam. Okay, this is like hard to look at this point. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, this is definitely back on the PS4s. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Let's take a moment. Yeah, I am not gonna brook that cost. I got a nice computer, and that's where it's gonna sit. I really wish they would just port Bloodborne to the computer so that I could just get some mods on it. And like, if Bloodborne had a mod where you just always have a set number of blood vials, like if I could just always have 20 blood vials and just like change up the cost of some things so that it's not like absurdly brutally expensive to get consumables, I think I might be spoiled by the other games. Alright, let me see. So, alright, we got a first, yeah, Lawrence the First Vicar guide. See, I think you might be able to hear that, I'm not sure though. Runs into that, hits there. Oh, I see, he takes some hits on that and then he finishes running through. Okay, so he's going for dead spots in that attack. That is one thing I find tricky about Bloodborne bosses. There are a lot of Bloodborne bosses where you only get really good openings on them by knowing about kind of kludgy dead spots in their attack strings. Okay, so the quadruple swipe he's just staying out of. Okay, he wasn't in position to punish that, so he just spent a long time running around. Okay, so the boss is a quick retaliatory swipe. That's important to know about. I see. So he's just waiting for some of those swipes to start, and then in between a couple of swipes, he goes for the legs. And yeah, there's like this really laggy looking grab attack, I think. I see. So it's a set of attacks that starts with him slamming one hand on the ground, and that's what he used to move in. Yeah, and then he's got the second phase that looks a little tricky to manage. Okay, let's finish watching the description, or reading the description. Okay. Slamming around near him, does a swing from my left to my right, followed by a swipe and a swipe. You wait for the slam, then the first swing. You run under his legs and start hitting his leg. You can get up to 4 times, but the last hit might get you. Okay. He's got a 180 swipe. Okay. You can outspace. If you're close enough, he follows it with another one. Quick step forward during the second swipe and start hitting. 3 to 4 attacks. Big slam. Yep. In the actual fight, when you can't react to this fast, to run under the slam and step close to him, move back to avoid, and then run up, hit him again. Yep. Medium slam, no explosion. Less charge up, ground doesn't explode. Run up to his hand, hit his hand once or twice. Cool. Punch, punch, slam. Okay. Below 80%, he gets new follow-ups. And then, yada, yada, yada. Don't stay too far away from him or he does really annoying things. Cool, cool. Neat. Is that like an, that'd be a much older one then if it's on the PS2. I don't know if I've heard of that one. What's it called? I had heard that originally Dark Souls was supposed to be called Dark Ring, but because in some ways that sounds like a little suspect, they went with Dark Souls. But it's, you know, going on. You've got the concepts still in there. You've got the dark sign, the ringed city, and all that stuff. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to be going for Lawrence, doing a little bit of Lawrence right now, but I don't know if I'm going to keep up on him for tonight. Just going to do a couple tries on this. Yeah, I'm like sneezy. Do a couple tries on this, maybe I'll take a shower and go to bed. That sounds good. I can now teleport to the coast. Thank you for the well wishes. Glad to have you to share in my recent triumph. I hope you have a good evening. Alright, I think we're just going to the Hunter's Nightmare for this. Yeah, because I think the Nightmare Church takes us somewhere else. That's good. It would be nice if there were not a whole bunch of dudes in between me and Lawrence. But unfortunately, this boss run is a little annoying. Just a little bit, though. That guy pretty much always does a shotgun blast that we can roll forward through, and then we come on up here, and we hook a right, and we take a look at the stairs to trigger this. These guys get wrecked, we move along. Then this door gets opened up. And a big guy with a tentacle beard face is going to kill these other dudes. And I need to try and squeak through here. He is not going to let me squeak through there. Ouch. Okay, that does damage. Noted. Ah! Don't do that. Woo! I don't think that guy's a one-time spawn. I mean, maybe he is. But if he isn't a one-time spawn, then I'd have to deal with the 2 hunters there. So theoretically, I want to use that to, like, run up, I think. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I am too spooked by him right now, so I'm going to spend another half hour. We got bonus time because we killed the boss. I'm going to spend another half hour trying not to be incredibly intimidated by Lawrence's attacks. Because I need to be ready to, like, move through and around this stuff that he's doing without just, like, being on pins and needles while he's doing kind of his very basic routine. So we've got 3 bosses left for the run, and one of them is, like, one part of it is a double boss. Because we've got Lawrence here, and then we've got the, what's it called? Yeah. Oh, I forgot to add a stream marker when I killed the guy. I'm proud of myself sometimes for looking away from the screen, clicking on a thing, but still remembering to dodge a fire boulder. Hey. Don't look at me. You have more important things to deal with. You guys deserve each other. Yeah, I should have added a stream marker right when I killed him. Well, I will find it. Okay, nope. That's the wrong timing. So the second slash has a delay there, or is that something else? No, that's right. I was supposed to go in on the slam to slashes. I wasn't supposed to go in on slashes. Because slashes is... I think there's a few different patterns of slashes. Let's see. Okay, no. 180 swipe. Yeah. Okay, no, that is something I can get through. Oh, it's recommending a quick step. Is he actually... I guess he's actually fighting locked on during the video. I didn't, like, keep watch of that. It doesn't seem like the kind of fight where I would want to keep locked on. Because he's a big monster. I don't usually lock on to big monsters. Fire boulder. Ow. Excuse me, guys. Oh wow, that's big. I thought that would be a smaller AoE. Oh boy, that's a cool looking attack. It's probably like a grab too. Oof. Neat. Anyway. On to you. Oh, you know, theoretically, I might want to equip fire resist gear for this. He actually takes more damage per attack than the Orphan. I think I took some residual damage from, like, touching him. That's going to be a little annoying. Okay, so that was just a single slash. I see, that's the one where, that's medium slam, where I'm supposed to go after his hand. That's a grab. Okay. Okay, that's a single slash. I think that's contextual. Okay, yeah. If I'm closer, he does a slow second slash. Whew. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he causes a little bit of damage for being near him. It's a little tricky. Okay, that's the medium slam. I need to get a good understanding of that. Okay, no, that was, again, too far back, I think. Okay. I'm taking a lot of residual fire damage, so let's see what we can do about fire defense. Because I don't want to just get, like, plink-plonked to death. More importantly, I don't want to get plink-plonked out of all of my healing vials. I have a lot, so that's handy. But let's see what we've got. So, fire defense. I've got 50 on the current thing, and we want to compromise between fire defense and regular defense. Oh, Bone Ash set is probably ideal then. The Bone Ash set is just pretty good. Ooh, the decorative Old Hunter garb is looking strong. The Bone Ash armor's, like, probably better. I should probably have figured that because it's got, like, ash in its name. Do I have every... Yeah, I've got every part of the Bone Ash set. Yep. Looking good. Styling. With my witch cap. All that other stuff. He's a very, very fiery boy. Excuse me, I have business up here. Did I aggro one of these guys? Oh, I aggroed both of these guys. That's not great. Would you like to do a jump or a big slam? Nice. Okay, let's see what we got. You almost always start with that same thing. Okay, I gotta watch out for the residual damage on that. So that's the big one. Solid 3 hits off of that. Okay, I didn't get the dodge correct. Dodging out will deny me the opportunity to go in on that. Okay, that's cool. It's a pretty good opening. That's a grab. Sounds like hitting firewood. Oh no, that's the big slam. That's the mid slam. Oh no, it's not. That's the light slam, actually. I'm still supposed to go in on light slam, but the dodge timing's different. Okay, so yeah, we're trying to read between about 4 different patterns, 3 or 4 patterns. We've got basically we've got swipes, and then we've got fast slam, medium slam, slow slam. For slow slam, we need to wait for the residual damage to go away, then run through. For mid slam, we run to his hand and attack his hand. For fast slam, we are supposed to dodge the follow-up attack to get to his legs. And then the other one was the swipe with the follow-up, where we just use a pretty delayed dodge to get through the follow-up to his legs. And we get about like 900 damage for doing that, off of just basics, which is kind of the way I want bosses to work. It's pretty good. I mean, when you get down to it, this set looks pretty metal. If just the helmet, it's a witch hat with an iron mask. That is pretty sick. Yeah, I'm really hoping this boss does not take me another 15 hours to figure out. Oh, didn't move enough. But with the fire resist of this armor, I didn't die. That's a big slam. I think they have different audio cues. Yeah, that's a light slam. Okay. That was a very, very haphazard dodge, and that's okay. We didn't need to live. Yeah. We're still figuring things out. It's fine to take some early deaths. Take the L. Move along. Yes, it seems to me the timing for running past the slow slam is a little tricky. I think, like, optimally I can get 4 hits out of it. Which is pretty cool. Anyway, I believe this boss has damage states like Vicar Amelia does. And like the Cleric Beast. He's kind of that sort of creature. Like a lore monster. See ya. Sometimes he is downright nice. Like, every now and again, he'll just be a pleasant guy. That's the medium speed. Okay, so the medium speed starts with like a ooh. It has an ooh kind of sound. That's the fast one. 3, 4. Okay, and the 4th one is really close to him. That's the grab. Three, 4. Use that to reposition a bit. That's the big slam. And I messed up, so we just let that happen. Big slam. Oh. He didn't... That wasn't the big slam. That was the medium slam. Oh, does the medium slam still do an explosion? No, that was something else. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that is the medium slam. Okay, that's the medium slam where I'm supposed to attack his hand, but I need to wait because it still has a bit of burst on it. So he has two flavors of medium slam. One with an explosion on hitting the ground, another that doesn't. Either that, or I've been mistaking his small slam for his medium slam, and he just doesn't do... He might not be obligated to do his small slam follow-ups. Oh, this is also one of those fights where, like, using transform attacks would do me a lot of good, and I should be, like, in that habit. Nice. Slip through. Just a little bit of room. Let's see. Is this hunger or boredom? If I'm hungry, I should probably get some popcorn. Just a little too close. I want to learn more, so we're going to heal. Oh. Punch, punch, punch. Grab. That was a fast grab. He's got a fast grab and a slow grab. Punch. Punch. Ah, too close. There is time after that to hit him. Oh, didn't get him. That's the quick grab. Punch. Punch. Leap. I don't want him doing that too often. Punch. Punch. Ah, too close. Shoot. Covers like a really annoying amount of space. Oh, I could have punished that one. That's the big one. Punch. Punch. Haha. I staggered him. That's a big grab. Rather, I should say it's a slow grab. 3, 4. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Back up a bit, buddy. I need a bit more room. Please let me move. There we go. Got a little tangled. 2, 3. Oh, that was different. That has 5 attacks. Oh, he backed up. Ah, that doesn't reach his legs. Neat, that retaliatory attack doesn't do much damage. Yep. Okay, I absolutely am wearing the correct armor for this. Several of these attacks look like they should be lethal, and they just aren't. So that's pretty cool. I am pretty warm, and this blanket is falling down, so get that out of there. Oh man, I gotta I gotta clean up some stuff. I got some laundry strewn about. That's no good. Do I still have popcorn? Can I promise myself popcorn after this? What do you have? Oh, it's 2 in the morning. Yeah. Had some late coffee. I do have popcorn. Awesome. Okay. More boss fights. Oh, I've got popcorn. But I could also have a PB&J with a glass of milk. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Yeah. That sounds pretty good. I think I'll do that. Okay. So it seems like a lot of this boss, we can play pretty methodically. Oh, you know, I don't want to be down that HP. Let me just rally that back. Oh, I actually rallied the full amount. It seems like, at least for this first phase, I can be very methodical about the way I'm fighting the boss, and that's okay. Oh, he wants the buff. Ugh. Oh, I missed my dodge. Oh, let's take a bit of an L there. Huh. You know, I wonder if something's being said with the configuration of, like, tentacles there that look kind of root-like. Roots are a major aesthetic with regards to chaos, and like the chaos flame in Dark Souls. Perhaps we're getting at the notion that the chaos flame and like Eldritch Insight are somehow similar forces. Now, what's it called? Several of the places that are low in the world of Dark Souls naturally have roots going throughout them. Makes me wonder if, like, in theory, that's hearkening to the idea of something eldritch at the base of the world. He's gonna do that. Actually, I think I can just... Yeah, excuse me. I've got business with the man upstairs. Yeah, I guess that would be like... There are, like, the abyssal serpents and things. I wonder if they're a form of, you know, eldritch being. That's a slow grab. Now the leap attack matters. In this fight, there's actually a use case for it. Two. Three. 4. Dang it. Yeah, I needed to get fully through his legs, so I stopped short on that. And I got really, like, clogged up. I'm supposed to get either through his legs, or I'm supposed to be on my left, his right. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to be on my left, his right there. But generally speaking, I want to be trying to dodge through, like, the second attack in a combo string that he's doing. And I think that's the general cadence of the fight, is, like, pick out a combo that he's doing, avoid the combo to get to his legs, chop up his legs, he's going to move back and reset. And we will need to abide by that flow a certain number of times in order to get to the next phase of the fight. And he's got a couple stagger animations that'll happen along the way before we get to that next phase. Because I know he's got a parts break. He's got a parts break animation, and then he's got a full like critical to visceral setup, where we can hit him with a like fresh charged R2. Yada 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 yada. Oh, he's gonna throw down the buff, and both those fools will be dead. And I will move right along. It's good that only very occasionally he like occupies the full door. Oh, I could theoretically like stockpile some blood echoes here. He's almost always going to do that first. Yeah, that fourth attack is not actually an opening. Three hits. Oh, too close. That was a lot. They got in 1,600 damage there. Dang. I dodged too soon. Also, for that one, I think maybe I'm supposed to dodge on the right. Let's see. Close enough, he'll follow it with another swipe. Quick step forward during the second swipe, start hitting his legs. It's quite a big window for damage. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I think it, like, so the guide I'm working off of is saying quick step forward for that. I'm not locking on, so we're not quick stepping anyway. I think it's probably better for us to go along the right-hand side and to dodge through the incoming arm. But I have to be mindful of the delay. Making sure we prompt that attack correctly is like a big variable. Ah, mishandled it. Yeah, sometimes this batch of werewolves does not cooperate super well with the flaming boulder of death. And then I have to kind of deal with them. Unpleasant, unpleasant. Oh man, you know, I am actually just excited to be back to, like, fighting a conventional giant monster. I'm just very happy with that. And our remaining bosses after this, we have another hunter fight, and then another giant monster. So from what I remember of Hunter Germon from, like, fighting him casually, is countering is very useful because he's pretty obnoxious in various ways. But you can counter him pretty handily. Unfortunately, on BL4, countering does awful damage. So it's not even going to be worth our time to do that, unless it's like to keep us safe. So I'm going to have to see what the strats are like for that. Now, thankfully, I think he's going to have a lot less health than some of the things that are giving me trouble right now. Okay, I really need this guy to commit to something. That'll work. As soon as he starts the buff, he's locked into an animation for a really long time, and I can super easily get past. Squeak on by. Good solid 3 hits. I might have been able to get more payoff than that. Didn't take advantage of that, but oh well, that's fine. Yeah, that's money. Ah, dang it. Okay. But we, figured out a very key vulnerability. If that gets us in like a solid 1600 damage every time we dodge that fairly simple attack, that's going to put us in a good situation against the boss. So that is all I'm going to do for tonight. Because we have killed the boss that was making this unfun for me, I may jump back into this tomorrow. If not, and if I am streaming tomorrow and I choose to not do this, what I will be doing instead is practicing some Metroid Dread speed play. I want to try and get like some speed running done on that. My personal goal for that will be to get a sub 2 hour, which is a very modest speed goal for the game. But I'm gonna try that out and see what we can do because it's just really fun to play. So I totally want to run around in that game more. I had lent it to a friend and I just got it back today. So thank you for the congratulations. I'm super relieved to never have to deal with that dude again. And even though my kill was very reliant on having like a strong RNG behavior pattern, um, that's okay. I have infinite lives. The boss has one. He lost his. So there we go. Eventually that had to happen. All right. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Jupiter Exile. Hope we wander again soon. Good night.